Hello class, my name is Thompson. I'm a trainer at Rubavu Technical College TVET, and today we are going to complete the second part of our module, which is called Repair DC Power Supply. And today's topic, we are going to see how to rectify a DC power supply faults. As we are learning together, I invite each and everyone to take some notes and do a practical exercise with me. When we want to identify the defective part of a DC power supply, we have to remind ourselves about assembling and disassembling. Assembling is the process to fix together separated pieces in order to form one wall. While disassembling is to break down, as you can see at your own screen, one device into many pieces. And now on, we are going to see the general faults which occur in DC power supply. There is when there is a transformer fault, a rectifier fault, a filter circuit fault, a regulator fault, and finally a ventilation fault. Those are the main general faults of a DC power supply. And how to check it, you have to use two methods, which are visual checking and measurement checking by digital multimeter. As you can see, we are checking different parts of this DC power supply. And after that, we are going to see how to rectify general fault of a DC power supply. Firstly, when there is a transformer fault, by the use of a digital multimeter, you may test the functionality of this transformer, and when it's not responding, as you can see at your own screen, by the use of this digital multimeter, what you have to do, as you can see, you have to do what is called replacement of this transformer according to the corresponding transformer. When there is a rectifier fault, by the use of a digital multimeter, as you can see, you have to test different diodes which made this bridge rectifier. If one of them is blown up, you have to replace it according to the corresponding one. And you remind yourselves the tips of soldering and soldering. As you can see, this main capacitor, you have to test it by the use of this digital multimeter to check or to make sure if it's working properly. When it's not responding, as you can see, you have to replace it by the tips of soldering and soldering according to the corresponding capacitor. And this regulator, when it's not giving the required output, by the use of a digital multimeter, if you test the functionality of this regulator and you found out that it's blown up, you have to replace it according to the corresponding regulator. And finally, this ventilation system, if it's not responding, you have to replace it according to the corresponding one. And you remind yourself the tips of soldering and soldering. That is how you rectify different faults of this DC power supply. And after that, while you finish to rectify different faults of this power supply, you have to test this DC power supply in order to make sure if it's working properly. Firstly, you have to do what is called a voltage measurement at different stages of this DC power supply. And also, you have to do what is called continuity testing at different stages of this DC power supply. And finally, you have to test what is called functionality testing. While you're done and you find out that your DC power supply is working properly, you have to do what is called assembling, which is to fix together separated pieces in order to form one wall, as you can see at your own screen. And after that, you have to arrange different tools, materials, and equipment according to their type. And also, you have to arrange them according to manufacturer instruction. You have to clean the workplace accordingly and manage waste materials accordingly. Thank you for your attention. This is the end of our module. which is called repair DC power supply. See you next time. Enjoy.